Hello you guys and welcome to the vlog. The first thing I want to talk about in this vlog is the books I'm reading. I'm trying to get better at reading because I had a huge book slump last year, for a while, and then even before that I was like I didn't really care to read, because 2 years ago I wrapped up the year with 100 books, I'm pretty sure, and then last year it was 2023 I read 100 books. 2024 I read 130, and then 2025 I literally only read 35 books, 34 I'm pretty sure, because I was I'm not gonna pressure myself to read this year. Doesn't matter to me anymore, because I like reading, but it got to a point where I was making myself read. Honestly, I was making myself read so that I could get a lot of books on my reading challenge on Goodreads or whatever. And I was just I lost the fun in it. And so last year I made sure I literally only read when I wanted to. And I'm gonna do that again this year. I'm actually in the mood to read though, so I've been reading. So I'm gonna get better at reading and telling you guys when I'm reading, like a real reading channel would. Okay, so sorry if I have mentioned these books before, I've explained these books before. If you read this book, this is an old book, whatever, I'm going to tell you guys about this book, even if I've already talked about it before. I'm going to tell you guys about it because, hey, this might be your first video of mine that you've never heard of this book. Now, before I say a spoiler, I will say this is a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear the spoiler, skip ahead, okay? I will try to put timestamps. If I forget a timestamp of when to skip ahead, I'm very sorry. But I'm going to try to keep the spoilers to a minimum so that you guys can still read. I'll probably give you guys a synopsis of the whole entire book, and then we'll skip to spoilers. That way you get the synopsis and the spoilers are all at the end. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's the plan. I'm currently reading. Also, I want to say now, I do read authors that are problematic, okay? Speaking of problematic, this is a problematic author. When it comes to books, I don't care. When it comes to songs and stuff, I don't listen to, for the most part, I don't listen to problematic people. And I don't follow problematic people. I don't whatever. But when it comes to books, I'm sorry, I'm going to read a problematic book author because I love books. And if you don't like that, then just don't watch my channel. I completely understand. So I'm sorry if you don't like that, but that's just how I am. When it comes to books, hey, I know tons of people that still listen to Chris Brown and stuff, and no one says anything about it. So y'all want to be mad that I'm reading a problematic author? That's fine. You can be mad if you want. That's fine. Just don't watch me. So I'm reading The Frontrunner by Elsie Silver. This is the third book in the Gold Rush Ranch series from her. Elsie Silver she only does country books, so I'm pretty sure for the most part they all live on a ranch at least. I don't think they're all cowboys and cowgirls. I don't think, but I feel like they all live on a ranch. So maybe they are. I'm iffy on that. So she has multiple series. She has Gold Rush Ranch. She has Rose Hill Ranch, I'm pretty sure. And then she has her most popular, which is the Chestnut Spring series. I had to look it up. I forget, honestly. So technically most people read the Chestnut Spring series first, then they read this one, and then they read the Rose Hill one. The Rose Hill one is still being published. I think she's done with these two series though. That's like what I'm getting. I think that's how it is. She literally just came out with another book of the Rose Hill series. I should really look up if that is actually what it's called real quick, but I'm not going to. So anyway, but actually this series is first in like the actual like time period of the book. So I'm reading this series first, and then I'm going to read the Chestnut Spring series, and then I'm going to read the Rose Hill series, okay? Because that's just how it is. So the front runner, like I said, is the third one of the book. This is about, let me make sure I get the names right too, which is like, you're probably like, you're literally reading the book and you don't even know their names. Guys, I'm also 83% in, but I have to make sure I'm getting their names right at least, because if I get their names wrong, that's so embarrassing. Okay, this one is about Stefan or Stefan. I say Stefan because of Vampire Diaries. And then it literally doesn't have her name on here, which is like, huh? Mira, right. Myra. Look how big I have my font, by the way, right now. Stefan and Myra. Okay, I had to get it, whatever. Stefan is like hated by the people at the ranch. So you didn't really like him in the other two books, and like so like no one really likes him. And then Myra is the vet. So for all the horses, she's the vet, and so she kind of is forced to hang out with him. And so they have this horse. Sadly, the mom dies giving birth to this horse. I don't remember a foal. I don't remember what they're called. Fowl. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna say baby horse. So she now has this baby horse that she's trying to take care of, and the mom is dead. So like she's like, this horse is going to die because it doesn't have its mom. And apparently with baby horses, it's really hard to keep them alive if they don't have their mom. Like I know some baby animals you can like keep them alive still. But so he happens to have one of his horses, happens to also have a baby. Sadly, the baby dies. They can't save him. And so they decide, oh, we have to give this baby horse to this mom horse. It's the perfect plan. And so that's what they do. And so she's forced to hang out with him because their horses are together now. And so she has to go over there and see him. And like, again, everyone hates him. They say that he's really rude. He's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And so she has that in her mind the whole time. Like, oh, he's rude, blah, 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 blah. So as they spend more time together, she's slowly starting to realize that maybe he's not that rude. And the only way he accepts her bringing the horse over, which is like kind of like, really, dude, because they literally both need the horse. They both need a horse to go over there for his mom horse to like cope and her baby horse to survive. So that part annoys me, I'm gonna be honest. But she is being told from him, hey, I'll let you have your horse over here if you go on 3 dates with me. And she's like, are you serious? But she obviously says yes because she wants her horse to survive. And so they go on 3 fake dates with each other, okay? And also, this is not a spoiler. If you feel like it's a spoiler, I'm sorry, but you learn kind of early on. It's not a spoiler. I'm not going to spoil anything other than he tells her that the only reason he moved back to this place is because his mom came from there. His mom is now dead, and his mom told him that his dad is someone that lives there. And so he's trying to figure out who his dad is and everything. And yeah, that's the main synopsis. Now, don't watch on if you don't want any spoilers, okay? So, obviously, they start to catch feelings for each other. They're like, oh, I really like him. What everyone says about him is not true. He's not rude. He's not, like, linked to the mafia, like, anything crazy like that. Like, he's actually a really good person. And so, they start to hook up. And, they kind of become boyfriend and girlfriend, but, like, not really. And she, as soon as she finds out that his real dad is a bartender, she immediately knows who it is. And his name's Hank. He's like he's in all the books. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong. Again, I might be wrong. His name's Hank, and he's one of the older guys in the books. And, like, you, like, really know him in these books. And she's like, I think that he's his dad. But she doesn't know that for sure. So she doesn't tell him that. And so now I am at the part where he just found out that Hank is his dad because he caught them like together, like at like a dinner or whatever, and it like came out or whatever. And Hank doesn't know this either. Hank has no idea. And so he finds out that Myra knows that Hank is his dad and didn't say anything. And he gets real mad, and this is where I have a problem. I'm like, why are you so mad about it? Like, the only reason why she didn't tell you is because she doesn't know 100%. She was trying to find out 100% before she told you. If she would have told you and it ended up being wrong, you would have been really hurt by it. Like, oh, he's like really making me mad. I don't think he made me this mad the first time I read it, but reading it a second time, I'm getting really annoyed by it. Like, girl, you are so annoying. So he's annoying me, but he just found out. He already knows he loves her, so he's mad that he loves her and she did this to him because he's been betrayed before by someone else. And yeah, but apparently they like make up, and yeah, I know they make up at the end, obviously. And that's pretty much the whole story. So that's that book. I want to say this was 4 stars the first time I read it. I'll probably continue, keep it at 4 stars. But I am 83% into this book. I probably will finish this tonight, hopefully. And then also, I'm also listening to an audiobook. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to tell you guys all about that audiobook right now, or if I should wait, but I think I'm going to be able to finish it in the next couple days, so I might as well tell you about it now. If you guys watched Heated Rivalry, which if you don't even know what Heated Rivalry is, girl, you're living under a rock, okay? Heated Rivalry is on HBO right now. I recommend go watch it. But Heated Rivalry is based off of a book series. So the first one is actually not about the main people in Heated Rivalry, but if you watch it, episode 3 is about the book that I'm reading right now. That's the beginning of the books. So this is about a hockey player who is closeted. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything in this because it's not really, I don't think it can be spoiled. At least not anything that I know yet, but he's a hockey player. He's closeted, and he goes into the smoothie shop before a game, and he gets a smoothie from this guy, and he's like, this guy is attractive, and that guy is like, oh my god, this guy's attractive, and he gets a smoothie, and he's been doing really bad all season, but this day that he gets a smoothie before his game, he does really good. So hockey players are weird with that stuff, so he's like, I now have to go to this coffee shop and get this smoothie every time before a game. And so he goes in there a couple days or whatever, and they like get along with each other, and he's like, hey, do you want to come to a game tonight? And so the worker goes to a game. The worker's name is Kip, and then the hockey player is named Scott. And so Scott is like, hey, you want to go to a game tonight? And Kip is like, yeah. So Kip goes to the game, whatever, and then he notices that Scott's like kind of flirting with him. And so finally Scott invites Kip over, like after they they're at the same like gala, whatever. He's working it. Scott is like at it, you know. And so after that, they like get food together, and then they end up at Scott's house, and they have sex. Whatever, and they continue to sing to each other for a little bit. And I'm at the part where Scott is like, I've never like dated anyone before, but I want to date you. I can't tell anyone about it because I'm in the closet and I can't come out. I literally can't come out. And so Kip is like, I'm okay with that. And so now they are dating. And that's what I've read of that so far. So what is this called? I should have said what it's called before. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called, so let me look it up real quick. It's called Game Changer by Rachel Reed. I'll have it up on the screen at the beginning, that way you're not waiting till the end to see what it is. But yeah, so far I really like this book. I obviously already pretty much know what happens because in episode 3 of Heated Rivalry, we learned their story. So like I already know what's happening, but I'm still loving the book. And listening to the audiobook is just like different, you know? And so yeah. I just finished, oh, hello, I'm here. I just finished The Front Runner. And I looked and I actually did give it 3 stars. I agree with my 3 stars. I was literally thinking that. I was like, if I did give it 4 stars, I might change it to 3 because honestly, he was kind of like annoying me, like the whole thing. So I stand by my 3 stars. So I'm glad I got that book finished. Yeah, I'll probably I don't know if I'm going to listen to my audiobook because it is an inappropriate audiobook and I don't really want to listen to that here at work. So I'll probably save that for like the weekend. So I might think of another book to read. I do have like so many books on my Kindle. Like I'm like not playing when I say that. Like I'm talking pages of books downloaded. Like I am almost at full storage. Like I'm not playing. I think if I had Fourth Wing on here, I would read Fourth Wing. I want to reread Fourth Wing and then read the 2 other ones because I haven't read the 2 other ones yet. So that is on my list to do this year. But I do not have Fourth Wing on here, so sadly I cannot start Fourth Wing. Which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, I'm going to find something to read. And I might update you guys. I might start this series, the Edens series by, who is it by? I literally can't read this right now. Goodness. By Devney Perry. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Maybe I'll start reading that, but I don't know, I'm going to continue looking before I pick. So, I have just randomly decided to cut my hair. Not really randomly, to be honest. And I'm going to rant about this, obviously, because you know me. My mom wants to get her hair cut really bad. And I knew once my bangs, I've told you guys about my bang journey. If you don't know, I'll do as short as I can summary. I got my hair cut not that long ago. She barely did anything to my hair, and I was trying to get my bangs even out, and she made it worse. And so I went home and I tried to fix it myself. I messed up my bangs, like beyond repair. Messed up my bangs, and I've been letting them grow out because they weren't just like too short. They were like literally like this. Like I'm not even lying. So messed that up really bad, and so I've just been letting it grow out. And I knew once my bangs were grown out, again, I'd eventually get my hair cut. If it wasn't just my bangs, maybe a little bit of my hair. And then I also, in between letting my bangs grow out, I did cut my hair myself. I'm gonna try to include pictures. I had hair this long, and then I cut it to this long which I mean, it's probably gonna be hard to find pictures of my hair as long as it is. Now I'm gonna try to show you guys before I go what my hair looks like, but my hair is probably gonna be wet. But yeah, so I did that. I like my hair. My hair is fine now. I don't like having my hair down because it's just like in the way, and I also don't want my hair up every single day. I hate it. I don't like the way my I don't like the way my hair looks, even when it's like styled up. I don't like it. So the plan is to cut it, because whenever you have it short, at least in my opinion, whenever I have it short, it's way like cuter normally. So that's the plan. I'll show you my hair before though, and I'll tell you more later. Just showered. I'm putting on some makeup. I thought I would sit here and tell you guys a little bit more about the hair, because I didn't get to because I was at work. So anyway, whatever. So basically, like I said, I had a really bad bang moment. Okay, my bangs are finally fixed in this sense that they're long enough to be cut again. So I knew I was gonna get my bangs cut. I'm at the point though with my hair where like I know how long it took me to get my hair this long. My hair is finally super long. It's been this long like a few times, but like, well, I guess it's a little bit longer than it's been like a bunch of times, because I have a tendency of letting it get like to like right here and then cutting it all off again. That was the thing for a while, but the longest before I cut it, the picture I showed you earlier, that's like the longest I've had it since 6th grade, I want to say. And so I knew, I was like, okay, I gotta really think about this, because it's been growing for a while. And then now I'm also like, I gotta think about it. It's been growing for a while. But I'm at a point, like I said, where I feel like I can never get my hair styled right. Like, it just looks bad, like, all the time, in my opinion. Like, like, the only time my hair looks decent is when I, like, put it up in a bun, which I don't like the way I look in a bun. But, like, my hair looks good in a bun, but I don't look good in a bun. Do you know what I mean? And then, sorry guys, I'm, like, trying really hard to contour my nose right now. It's not working. And then, also, if I take the time to, like, put it up in, like, pigtails and all that stuff, and it's like, I don't want to do that all the time. I just don't. I don't want to do that. I'm very much the type of person where I want to be able to wake up and, like, look decent. Like, I don't want to have to sit here and do my hair. Like, I'll do my makeup. Like, I'll sit here and I'll do my makeup for an hour, like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But doing my hair, I don't want to. So, that was one thing. And also, my hair most of it is dyed hair, which I'll show you guys a little bit better in a second, but you can kind of already see that. Most of it is dyed hair. So my thought is, if I wait until my hair is longer, right, okay, I could keep getting my hair cut, like, little by little until all the dyed pieces are gone. Or I would have to get a really, really, really big haircut after, like, the natural is long enough, you know? So it's like, I could do that, or I can get a big hair. I can get a medium haircut now, and then a medium haircut later. So I decided I'm going to do that because, yeah. So I'll show you. So, my hair is obviously wet, so it's a little bit harder to see, but that's okay. You guys can kind of see. Do you see how, like, this is light and all this is dark? It's a little bit uneven, probably just due to, like, fading. You can really see it. There we go. See, like that. This is all pretty much my natural hair. That's how much it's grown since I dyed it last year. And like we have like pieces that are fading. Maybe this might even be my natural hair. I don't know. The thing with blonde hair, because I'm naturally dirty blonde. The thing with that is your hair gets lighter. I mean, your hair gets darker and darker as you age. And so I'm dealing with that as well. So some of it might also be natural, but I'm not sure, to be honest. But the point is eventually to get all of my dyed hair gone. So if I chop my hair till about right here, half of it will be dyed and half of it won't be dyed. So then I let it grow a little bit more back to here, and then I chop it again, and boom, over to my dyed, or to my natural hair again. Does that make sense? Whatever. Yeah, so that's the plan. And I want to get all my hair natural, and then I am going to end up dyeing my hair again, but I'm not going to do my full head probably ever again. I'm over that phase of my life, to be honest. But I want to eventually be able to get pink hair, but pink, like, not full head of hair, not like tips, nothing like that. I want like very light pink highlights. So like the parts where you would have highlights in your hair, I want it to be pink, like really bad. So that's what we're working up towards. I'm not gonna let myself put that pink in my hair until I have all this gone. Yeah, that was my long explanation. Yeah, so I'm getting my haircut today. Very short. Again, this is the before. I'll stand up in a second to show you. I need one last little thing for my makeup. I need one more tiny step for my makeup. I'm not doing a full makeup because I'm not like doing anything after this. I'm just going to get a haircut, and I don't want to get a haircut when I look terrible because I have no makeup on. So let me show you my hair. This is my hair, full length. Yep, that's it. So I'll show you guys what it looks like after I get a cut. Okay, here's the hair. Now, guys, the bangs are not styled, obviously. And I look a little crazy. The bangs will be styled, pushed to the side, curled, something, okay? But this is the hair. Lots of layers. Lots of layers, very short. What do we think? Do you want to show your hair?
They didn't see it before, but this is my hair. I got bangs for the first time in 30 years.
We basically kind of have the same hair.
Not really.
Kind of. She's a copycat. Ooh, also I got a lip boo-boo, so I'm gonna open that in a minute. I'm gonna open this off camera, and then I'll be back and show you which one I get. I want the pink one. So, here's the makeup a little bit better. The hair a little bit better. I put it up in this little half up. This was my favorite hairstyle whenever I had this makeup last time. Why do I keep... I'm about to do my makeup, so that's why I keep saying makeup. So I'm sorry if I messed it up the whole video, okay? Whenever I had short hair, if you don't know, I think I maybe gave you guys a little backstory. I used to have short hair for like a long time because I had hair so long for like most of my life. And then it eventually got like down to my butt in like 6th grade or something like that, middle school, around that time. And I had really bad depression. I've had bad depression my whole life, pretty much. And so I was like not brushing it really. I was that girl that had her hair up in a bun, like all the time, like a messy bun, like a little. Hey, that's your booty. Stop. That is so rude. There's no room up here for you. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to. I'm sorry. Anyway, real quick before I say, I need to reorganize this stuff better because he's not able to lay up here, and he loves laying up here whenever I do my makeup. I used to have a thingy next to me where he could sit and just sit there, but I don't have one anymore. So I need to remind myself to make a little spot for him. But anyway, so I had really bad, like, messy buns every single day. Like, they looked good, but, like, they were just knots. And then at the end of the week, I would brush it out finally, and it hurts so bad to do. And so it wasn't working for me, and I needed a change. So I first cut my hair. I had a bob of, like, blonde hair for a little bit, and it was cute. But then I was like, most of my life wanted to dye my hair brown because, I don't know, I was kind of annoyed by the whole, like, dumb blonde thing. It, like, really used to, like, make me mad when I was younger because I am dumb. Like, I'm admitting it. I am not that smart. And so it would really make me mad when people would say that to me because I was, like, annoyed by the fact that it was like, oh, it's because I'm blonde. I'm dumb. So I wanted to be brunette so I would not look as dumb, which is dumb. Now, as an adult, I'm like, that's dumb, but whatever. So, I wanted to dye my hair brown for the longest time. My mom never really let me, but then finally she let me do it in, like, 7th grade or something like that. I don't know, maybe not. I'm weird with the time. I'm not 100% sure of the time, so if the timing's wrong, whatever. So, after I got the bob, a little bit after, I dyed my hair brown, and ever since then, I've had brown hair. And I kept getting it cut short. If I can try, I could try to find pictures of different haircuts I had. I'll put up some pictures. Yeah, for years I had my hair short. I would do the thing where I'd let it get a little bit longer, like to down here, chop it again. I would kept getting it cut like that. So I've always had medium to short hair, and that stopped about like a year and a half ago. I stopped getting it cut. Maybe even 2 years ago, I stopped getting it cut and I just let it grow. And if I ever got it cut, I'd get like a trim. And it got down to this length, down to my butt again almost. I was this close to getting it to my butt. I was like, I don't think I want to let it get to my butt, to be honest. So that's why I cut it. And yeah. So I used to do this hairstyle all the time, which is just a half up, half down with your bangs out. I used to be obsessed. I am not 100% loving my bangs. As you can probably see in the clip before this of my bangs right after I was done. I don't think I don't want to say it meanly. I don't think she properly, like, fringed it, I guess is the way to say it. They're way too, like, blunt. And that's not the style I was going for at all. I told her, I was like, I want, like, bangs that can kind of go everywhere, and I feel like these bangs can't do that. Like, they can a little bit, but because of the bluntness, it doesn't look that good. Because you could see when it's, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't like how blunt they are, so this is the best I probably am able to get today. I will say I have not washed it since I got it cut. It's only the next day. I haven't washed it. I was gonna maybe wash it today, but I decided not to. So that might change the bangs. If you know bangs at all, you know. Bangs have a mind of their own. Some days they just look like crap no matter what you do. And sometimes simply just washing it gives you the best bangs ever with no style. It really depends on the day. And I think they're cute like this. Once I put on makeup, I think they're cute like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put on makeup. Before I put on makeup, I am gonna give you guys a haul. Or maybe should I put on makeup first? I'll put on makeup first. And then I'll come back and give you guys a haul. But let me know. I want to show you guys before I put on like a full face of makeup. I obviously have on makeup already. I'm not trying to claim that I don't. I obviously have on makeup already. But let me know if you guys like this hair. If you're going to be honest, don't be too mean. Because yeah. I am. And if your problem is the bangs, I understand. I understand the bangs are a little bit weird, but let me know, please. I'm gonna go do my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Just did my makeup. Okay. I think it does I think it does look cute. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, so sorry if I look over. Yes, I'm wearing this. Okay, whatever. I had to change as well, but I wanted to keep wearing this because I am cold. So, yeah. Looking at it in real life, when it stays like this, I think it's cute. Okay? It does not stay like this the whole time, though. I think it looks cuter on camera. Like, I think it looks cute. Yeah, whatever. When do you take it on to the haul before this video gets too long? I have this bag. I went to a couple places, so it's like 3 places in one. Let's try not to joke in this video. Okay, it's like 3 places in one haul. Do I want this off? Yeah, let's keep this off. It's just like a little intense. So, we have a Dollar Tree, Hallmark, and Michael's, I think. One of those kind of stores. So I'm just gonna pull stuff out. First thing I'm gonna pull out though is I want to tell you guys which Lulu I got. I got the pink one. I've been wanting the pink one. This has been my one that I've been wanting, and then obviously I wanted the rainbow one really bad. I got the rainbow one, the big into energy secret one. I always forget the word secret. I know it's different. I don't have my glasses on. It's like, why do I feel like I look so different right now? There we go. Anyway, also I haven't even seen if these eyelashes work with these glasses. They kind of poke them a little bit, but not enough to where it's like a thing I can't wear anymore. Anyway, we'll get to the lashes in a minute. But yeah, so I got the rainbow black one. So I was very excited about that, and I've just been wanting the pink one. I've been wanting the pink one, and I finally got the pink one. I also have the baby pink one, which you can see right there, which is it's like this tiny. So I now have both pinks. Very fun. I want to say they also have another pink one, and then they have like a red tie-dye one that kind of looks pink. So eventually I want the whole pink family, but I had that. And then next I wanted to show you guys my new purse, because I got this a while, I don't know how long ago. I got this at a Style Encore, which is like a thrift store that's more expensive in the area. They sell luxury stuff like this, which I don't know if this is luxury, but you know what I mean. So I got this Michael Kors a while ago, and I love it. And as you can see, it's pretty big, and I love it. But the original price is kind of expensive, to be honest. I think the bag is originally $600. I got it from $120. It was a good steal. And it just kind of flops a little bit, and it doesn't keep its structure, so I'm a little scared to use it, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I do use it. When I use it, I'm filling that thing up. But I mean in every single day, since I don't want to use it every single day for a long time. So, yeah. So we went to a place near us. I've told you guys about the thrift store before. It is my favorite thrift store ever where I live. And it's always messy. And this is where I get most of my Vera Bradleys. And they're, for the most part, decent price. Some of them are a little bit more extreme. If it's a really good condition bag, they'll sell it for $20. It's always half off though. So it's really $10. That's a thing they do. I think people, when they come, they're like, oh my god, I'm getting a steal. So the store is always half off, literally. It's been half off every single time I've been for years. So I don't think it's really that good of a steal. But anyway, so this was one of the ones I had up front. I'm gonna be honest, I did get this. It was a little bit expensive for the fact that it's a thrift store. I mean, the fact that it's whatever, it was $35, but I think it's worth it. Here's the bag. It's just really, I want to say this is an old Michael Kors bag, because I feel like I haven't seen this bag recently. Just all brown. It's huge. And the only problem I saw with it is that it didn't come with the strap, but I had the strap for that bag that I just showed you guys that I could just use for this one, because it's the same color brown, obviously, because it's Michael Kors. And and then like maybe a little bit of wear on like the metal on like these parts, but like really it's a pretty good condition, almost perfect condition. And guys, I fit so much crap in here. It's really heavy. I even have my whole ass water bottle in here. I have a book, a big book. I have a little life in here. I'm not gonna grab it out. I have my iPad. I have all my stuff in here. And yeah, so that way I don't have to take my big Air Bradley that I've been taking recently. I love this bag. It's so cute. And I'm about to put my little boo on it. And then I also got this at the Dollar Tree. So I want to show you that as well. But yeah, put my little boo-boo. Sorry, I burped. But yeah, this is like this was the good find, the best find of the day. There we go. Yay! So there's that. Had to show you the bag first. So I got that at the thrift store, okay. Now, let's get on to the bag. I'm just gonna probably reach in and grab some stuff. So first, let me grab all the lashes that I got at Dollar Tree. I got a couple lashes to try. I like trying Dollar Tree lashes. Sometimes worth it, sometimes they're not, like in the sense of, even though they're good, like lashes, are they good enough to pay $125? Because even like my Ardell ones that I wear all the time are cheaper than that. Like, yeah, they just are. But so you have to like decide, is it good enough to spend that much money on it? You know what I mean? So I got these Ioni ones. These look very long. I was trying to find like kind of shorter ones. They all kind of look really long. Obviously I wear glasses, but all the ones I found were kind of long, so I hope they're fine. Yeah, whatever. If they're not fine, then I will just deal with it. It's fine. So these are like half ones. These are fox eye ones. Then we have, I'll try to show you a picture actually. I'll show you this picture on the back. Like that. These do not look like it though, because that looks really light. These do not look light, but we'll find out. Then I have another fox one. These are also half ones, but these are longer ones. So they're essentially the same thing, just longer. This one was, I think this is going to be the win, because this is Salon Perfect. This stuff I get at Walmart sometimes. They are hit or miss too, but look how pretty these look. I think these are going to be really pretty. These are called Whisper Wink. Yeah, these look really pretty. I hope these work, because I like these. Although I didn't look at my receipt. I'll have to find my receipt. They do a new thing now where stuff is obviously $1.25 now, but some stuff is more expensive, and they're really bad at marking it in my Dollar Tree, so it's kind of hard to tell. So there is a chance that these might have been like $150, or like even some of them might have been $3. I know these normally are $125, so these Ionis. But these ones, I don't know how expensive these are, so maybe they're not worth it in the long run. We'll see. But next I got these packs. This is what I need to check how expensive they are, because if these are like truly $1.25, if they work, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Okay? So I'll show you these ones first. Actually, these are La Mercerie. More Drama. It's a 3-pack. These all look really long. They kind of all look the same, though. It says Lash Trio. They almost all look the same. So are they the same or are they not? I have no idea. I have not one idea. But hopefully these work. I've been trying to buy more lashes, even though I have some. I'm actually out of the ones I use every day. But here's my little lash thingy. For a while, I stopped doing this. At one point in my life, when I first started doing lashes, I would have a whole bunch because I got them at this place where you literally pay like 50 cents. So I was paying 50 cents per lash, like big ones, like the ones I get now, which are like a 5-pack. I was literally paying like less than like $2 for each pack for the most part. Sometimes they were more expensive depending on the day you went. And I would just constantly have like a whole bunch of packs of lashes, and eventually I used it all up. But it was good because I never had to spend like that much money on lashes, and I just never had to go get them. The only time I ever got more was when I went back to that place. And then eventually, obviously, I ran out of them. And the place stopped having them. But ever since then, I've just had like a little bit. Every now and then I have more, but now I'm trying to get it back to where I have like a lot of lashes in different kinds. That way I can switch it up every day, and that way I don't have to keep buying them. And I literally found these. I was like kind of annoyed. I found these while I was cleaning my thing. They got trapped in like my little desk here. It's like on the side is cube organizers, and then it's a desk, and then another side cube organizer, and the back part, the cardboard that like makes it to where the cube organizer has a back, like came undone. And so things were getting stuck in between there, and I didn't know until I moved it. And then I found this. I was like, I knew I had more lashes like this somewhere. They were just stuck, so I didn't see them. So I found those. And I knew I had these. I don't really like these, but I'm not throwing them away. They're brown. But yeah, anyway, so I'm trying to get multiple lashes, so that way I have a whole bunch. And I'm getting there. So, yeah, last but not least is this pack. This is all it says. The glue exploded. I don't use the glue though. NY Beauty. It's a 5-pack. Again, I need to check how much these are. These ones are like, this is very possible these are going to be like one of the worst lashes I've ever used. Because look at them. They look so fake. But I was like, I'm going to buy them anyway because if they are $1.50. Again, I didn't check the guide. So, what the story, the guy at the checkout was like accidentally scanning things multiple times, and then he added my mom's, which was like separated by the little bar. He continued and added her stuff to my stuff, and he was like not being able to like take it off. My mom came in, so I think I know what I was talking about, but whatever. I got these ones. Again, this is the package, and I tried one on because I said I didn't know if they would be like way too cheap, because those, whenever you get these kinds that are like super fake like this, the band is like really hard to curve, and then it's really hard to stay on your face. But these are one of the pairs, and I honestly kind of love them. The only thing is, like I said, they're kind of peeling off at the end here, but I feel like I covered it up with eyeliner enough to where it's fine. So I think I'll wear these today, and then I think I'm going to put them back on another day. So, at least this pair is good. I don't know about the other pairs yet, but that's a win. So, those are all the eyelashes I got. Those are all from Dollar Tree. And then, again, I'm just going to grab. I got this fan from Dollar Tree. I've had this before, and I always break them. These seem like better quality, though. Like, I think they improved them. This is good to have while I do my makeup, because I spray like setting spray every other step. So that's good. And I got a water bottle. I have one of these right here for my makeup. That's like very intense. I wanted a light mist for when I like do my hair. So I got this mirror. Also, this is from Dollar Tree, all this stuff. This cute little mirror. Look at you guys. I love it. I have a pink one that's in my shower, so I wanted one for in there while I do my hair. And then I found new gum, so I got, these are all with xylitol in it. I got the Sour Patch, Peach Mango, the Blue Raspberry, and then the normal wintergreen. I love this wintergreen. These are just like hard ones. And this, I couldn't smell it in the store, so I didn't know how it smelled, but this is a dupe of the spray I've been telling you guys about that I'm obsessed with, and pistachio and caramel. It's Sol de Janeiro dupe body butter. It does not smell like it, to be honest, but for a Dollar Tree, body butter is actually not bad. Like, it works decently, so I'm gonna use it soon. Then these are new. antibacterial hand wipes, cozy vanilla. I haven't even smelled them yet though. But these are new. I like a hand wipe to be in my bag because, you know, never know when you need one. Oh, they don't smell like vanilla. Ooh, I don't like that. Next at the thrift store I went to, I got these coasters. I have a coffee with me right here, and I need a coaster to go over here and then over there. And so I got this pack of ones. They remind me of Twilight. Basic wolves, you know. And then at the Dollar Tree, I got this leopard print bow because I love leopard print or cheetah, whatever it is. Don't get mad at me. I don't care. Yeah, for my whatever. And then at Michael's, all I got was these two things. They have like a whole book, like line or whatever right now. So I got this claw clip, has cute little books on it. And then I got this paper pad. It's book review because I want to start doing my physical planner again. And I thought it'd be cute to do each book that I finish. So there's that. I actually need to go ahead and write this for a book that I did. I already finished a book this year and I'm about to finish another book, which I haven't told you guys about yet, but I will in a later clip. Next, I got these 3 scrunchies from Dollar Tree because I like to do this hair a lot, which is just a half up when I have short hair like this. And so these are like super easy. It's so easy to use. And then I got these rollers for my bangs. They're just tinier ones than the ones I've already showed you before. So hopefully they'll work for my bangs. Because my bangs are a little crazy. And then last couple of things. I got another set of these tiny little clips. I told you guys I love these clips from Dollar Tree. They're just perfect to do this. Get your bangs out of your face. And so they had a new pack or whatever of like pearlescent ones, iridescent, whatever you want to call it ones. So I got those. Love those. And then the last 2 things, also from Dollar Tree, are these makeup products I thought I would try. This is a 2-in-1 lash glue liner. I've gotten this before and it was dry, but I decided to give it another chance because this brand has been like stepping up their game recently. And so I have a little bit of that. This is just like my normal liner though. So like it is indeed kind of dry and it barely shows up, but what can you do? And then I got their lash glue because I'm a person that always has a lash glue with her. So any extra lash glue is good. Plus look at this one. It's a brush, whereas my other one is rubber. So I like the blush applicator. So I'm gonna keep that in my purse. And that's all the stuff I got today at the stores. Another thing that I got at the Dollar Tree, this was $5 I believe though, because they do that now. It's this here. Excuse me, little boy. I got this here. I'm gonna put all of my, I'll show you guys a before and after. So let's do that. This is what we're working with. My table over here. What's this called? A sink. His water. His my little Febreze thingy that never stays right there. Xavier likes to knock all this stuff over. And then all my like stuff that I actually use almost every single day. Plan is to take all this, move it, and then put as much stuff as I can on here and have this in the corner over here. So let's do that. This is the before and this is the after. Very simple, that way it's not all like falling around. Anyway, there's that. I'm also going to quickly, I got Cepheus a little mat thingy, like a scratching pad thingy. I showed you guys that whenever I gave him his Christmas stuff, I'm pretty sure. I'm about to put that up. Whoa, little boy. I'm about to put that up, so yeah, I'm gonna put it up with a staple gun. I maybe should probably do something better than that, but I'm not going to, so let's do that real quick. Here's the spot we're working with. Also, look, I got these at the Dollar Tree as well. Just to pull. I'm trying to, like, each month, like, decorate my room with something like this, and then I can just save these. And they're not taped or anything, so I'm not gonna, like, ruin them. They're simply just, like, tucked into the mirror here. So I'm gonna keep buying stuff like that, and then I'll just put it, like, in a tote until next year. And do that for each season or holiday. That way I'm, like, romanticizing each season, you know? So, yeah. And here is the new thing. This is what the back looks like. I forgot I had two. I did not measure. So let's see. I think I might be able to fit the two of them. So let's put this up real quick. And there's that. That's like the best it's gonna be enabled. Is that much else I could do? Let's see.